Hey everybody, this is Chris with Reptiles and Oddities, and I'm in the garage right now, and right behind me is my reptile room. As you can tell, this is a sign I got when I was like 10 years old, back down there, a little south of Shreveport, Louisiana, at a gator farm. I am not going to try to pronounce the town that is close by because I cannot pronounce those names down there. This is just a sign that I made that says venomous reptiles room, because of course I got rattlesnakes in there and I'll be getting more venomous snakes, but I made this off of the cricket that I got just to do something until I can get something else even better. But this is the door going to the reptile room, but we're not going in there quite yet. Okay, what I am doing today is we are going to make a stand for the 40 gallons. I only got one 40 gallon right now, and I'm hoping here soon I can get a second one, but when I get that, well, you'll see that. But today, we're going to go ahead and make the stand to hold both the 40 gallons. Now hang on, let me show y'all. Okay, so I have a book right here. Well, it's just a notepad, basically. And I draw all my plans in this one. So, for instance, see if y'all see that. Well, to y'all, that might make sense right there, but that is exactly what I'm going to be going off. It has measurements. The tank plus the metal and everything like that. So I'll have basically 1 inch on both sides of the tank, so it kind of has a little bit of wiggle room in there. But I took measurements for the metal too, because you got to compensate that. So we're looking at like 38 inches just on the length, but then you add the 2 bars, like the legs are holding it up, that's 3/4. So it's going to be 39 and 5/8 total long, and then it's going to be 29 inches tall. And then the back, it's like, I think it came up with 16 and 5/8, but whenever you add the legs, that's when you're going to be 18 inches and 1/4 right there. So because like I said, you got to compensate for a lot of things when you're making this stuff. So okay, now what kind of metal am I using? I'm using a square tubing that's right behind the camera. It's 12 feet and a half. It's like I said, 3/8 wide, and it's square tubing. I painted it, so we're going to have to take the paint off at the areas that I'm going to cut, but then we're going to chop it all down and weld it. Now I got a total of like 36 to 37 inches or so. I didn't add everything up. 12, so 24, that's 25. And then we do that, so 36. So we're looking at like 37.5 feet of metal that I'm gonna make this stand in. Hopefully I have enough. That's what I just had setting outside in one of the cards that I'm gonna be building later on in my other channel. So yeah, so all right guys, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna turn the camera around. We're gonna get all set up and all that. And I'm gonna start pulling these pieces up. I'm gonna start measuring. Also, I'm not strictly gonna go off this, okay? This is just a blueprint. Things can change. So I will have the 40 gallon, be going back and forth, measuring the 40 gallon, measuring that and all that, because like I said, when you're dealing with wood, metal, or anything, when you make that cut, you're going to make sure you checked 3-4 different times, and don't be afraid to change up your original plan, because you might have done something wrong. Because once you cut, you can't go back. Okay, you can't put new metal on there. Okay, once you cut that metal, you're kind of SOL. So yeah, you got to be careful on that one. So that's why I said this book might not be completely exact. So I'm going to go back and make sure. All I'm doing is just making a stand to set a 40 gallon on top and a 40 gallon on bottom for turtles. That's it. So shouldn't be that difficult. Come on, I build cards on my other channel, and I'm certified in welding. So I just haven't welded in probably 2 years. Oh, this might get interesting. I'll say this though, if my welds don't look good enough, I'm not doing this. I'll scrap it and do something else. And this video would never be made. So let's see if I can do a damn job at all. of the legs right here. And I got them just basically flush with the side here. Now, to make sure that, I'm going to use my straight edge. And I'm just going to make sure, kind of go right down that. Just make sure it's nice and level. See, this was off just a little bit. Okay, there. So that's on. Now, I just gotta make sure I do not touch these pieces at all, okay? So what I'm gonna do is take the tape measure and I'm gonna measure the length between here, between these two pieces, and I'm gonna do that from both sides to make sure that, hey, I am exactly coming with the same measurements, and then I'm gonna go back to my blueprint and see if I was correct. And if I am correct, then I just gotta go do that on metal, cut it, and then I'll have my top right there, and then I can start welding, okay? I also, well, I guess before I do start welding, I gotta come and measure between here and here, so the bars are actually gonna move, and they're gonna go from there to there, and then I'm gonna measure the void between those. Then I'm also gonna do that, cut that out of metal. Now y'all see me use the tape. The tape, well, this is painted black. I painted on black because I came out here a day ago and grinded, wire welded everything to take all the little bit of surface rust off this metal. Painted black, so if I didn't get out here today, they would have come, the rust would have come back. So saying that, you're not gonna be able to write on these that easy being black spray paint. So the tape is just to make my lines that I can come back and make sure it's straight, and then I can use that as a guide to cut. So that's the only thing the tape's for, is just something for the pen to show up on. So, all right, let me get my measuring. I gotta be careful. (34 5/8). 34 5/8. Let's go back and see. Oh. And see, this is where I was messing up. So hang on, let me fix this so I don't forget it. 34 5/8. Okay. So there was my measurement right there. What I just measured. That is what I actually came up with. But doing it just off that. So I'm going to go to the other side and just make sure it's 34 5/8. I'm going to redo it and make sure it's 34 5/8. That's what I'm saying is, yeah, I can make a blueprint of this, but I'm not going to be sure on this one until I start building it. I'm going to change it up a bit. So. Yeah, 34 5/8. Let's do that again. I just almost messed up. I literally just almost messed up. Okay, look what I'm doing. I said I want an inch on the sides because there's going to be another 40 gallon going under this. So if I were to do it off that, I would not be able to put a 40 gallon under it. So yeah. Yeah, I was correct. I have to do 38 inches. I was right, okay? My paper was right, okay? I'm remembering this. I did this a while back and I got HD and I forget stuff and I'm so busy I forget stuff. So yes, I got to do this 38 inches this way, that way. Then I'm going to have to come in with a separate bar, 2 separate bars, and weld them on the inside, so therefore this has something to be supported on. These are just the legs that are gonna go up. So I need to make a bar to go like that. So yeah, they're gonna be like this. Because I want an inch gap on the bottom. So that means the top is gonna have an inch until you get to the legs. So yeah, okay. Let's measure 2 bars at 38 inches. And I might have to do the same thing for the bottom. I don't know. This ain't 38 inches, but I think this would actually work great. It's for like maybe the 16 and something inch. What is it? 16 and 5/8 to go in between it like this. So yeah, do that and have that support on something else right there. But the bar's about to cut, it's gonna go right through here. So, well, those on, then I gotta come back and do the measurements for bam, ba, bam. So yeah, and then I can start welding this all together. And like I said, I'm gonna have to cut 4 of the pieces that's gonna go back like that, because I'm gonna have to have the outside that connects the stand, but I'm gonna have to have the inside to support the sides of these tanks. So yeah, put that over there so I don't mix up anything. All right, oh God, dang it. you in the next one. Hey, wait a minute, what? I can't do that at all. That stain would just break this thing, so we're nowhere near done. Okay. A little bit of wire was right there. Okay, so a little bit of what I just did. I've only tacked weld everything together. Now I'm gonna go back over the measurements and just make sure that's all good. And then if everything turns out good and leveled, that's when we're going to start actually welding it all together. Now, I cannot weld this thing like go all the way around each tube like that. If I did that, that thing would be like, it'd be all twisted and all, because when you heat metal up, you warp it. So there you go. Now I can mess with this and adjust it, and I know those legs aren't going to be like perfect right now, but that's why I'm working with it. Okay, you can bend them around a little bit. Once you start welding in and everything kind of locks down, you can kind of start finessing the metal around and get it to where you need it to be. So yeah, okay, now let me get my leveler out and we're going to level this thing, even though I'm pretty damn sure the concrete's not completely leveled, but all the legs are on the ground, so let's get it out and see.
We might as well rock and roll.
I've been down so long that my mind can't get no rest. No, no, I've been down so long that my mind can't get no rest. No, no, this ain't easy, darling, 'cause the devil's on my trail. I've been running so long that my feet don't work no more. Oh yeah, I've been running so long that my feet don't work no more. Oh no, it ain't easy, darling, when the devil's on my
It is about, let's see, 7:30 o'clock tonight, and I've been working at this thing for, let's see, quite a few hours. Okay, had to take a break too because we had to go get some paint, but you see it behind me right there. Now let me turn the camera around and we'll take you back there and I'll show you this. Okay, so I moved the 55 gallon and I filled it up a little bit. I do need to do a water change on it, but this pump will clean it up. As after I started putting water in it, it started releasing some of the sediment and all that stuff, because this is just play sand from Lowe's. Okay, the other turtles are about to go in this one, but the soft shell's in here is about to go in that one. So but this is the 55 gallon that I do really want no more, but it's gonna serve for the meantime. Okay, kind of a mess over here, sorry guys, excuse it please. Okay, but here we go. We have the stand done and it is holding water. Got a filter in there, even got a piece of rock or whatever. It used to be a filter. Sitting back there, and if the soft shell wants to get out. Also, there's the heater in there that is heating this water up as we go. It'll be about 82 degrees, what I got it set to. So I have a screen lid that I'll put on it. I'm gonna have to rerun the wires somehow or something like that. I don't know, I'll figure that out, but just for the meantime, it's like that. Now I don't have nothing to go on the bottom like sand or gravel, and I'm leaning towards gravel actually, because sand, it just, yeah, it gets dirty. But I don't know, I do like the sand look, but then at the same time you get this black stuff at the bottom of it that you had to stir up. I don't know, it's a hassle. But yeah, so let's get the soft shell out and we'll put them in here. Now the question is, where is that little dickens? It's buried up, I know that much, because when I started putting the water in here, it went haywire. Oh, there it is, I got it. Oh, Texan Exotic just went live, but here is my soft shell. Whoa. Yeah, as you know, they could reach around and bite you, so you got to be careful at that. But this is my albino Chinese soft shell turtle, and you see it's not very nice. So let's go ahead and put it in this tank. Oh, there we go. Texan Exotics, I'm gonna have to meet you a little bit, and I will be there to watch the video. I just got to finish this. But there we go. The little soft shell is in here. That is full grown for this turtle. So I want to put in a 40 gallon. And yeah, there we go. Now, later on, I will get another 40 gallon. And it'll go down there. And you see the little pieces down there? Let me explain it. This had to be wider than a 40 gallon to allow me to put a 40 gallon under there. So I had to come back and actually weld in extra bars so it would actually hold this and support the side here all the way across, so it's supported all the way around. Now the deal is, it's not leveled. I probably did warp it when I was welding it, but it's not going to move. That's the good thing. And I actually stood on this and jumped on it and it did not break or nothing like that. So yeah, now I have about 26 inches of clearance in there, so I have perfectly enough room to put another 40 gallon there and put a light in there, and there's about 2 inches of clearance here, so better. That's awesome. And down there I had the turtles are going to go in here, will eventually go in there, but I got some that eventually will grow out of it. But as far as the soft shell, she's going to go in there. And the reason why she's by herself, luckily the radiator slide near lived, because I had a couple of river cooters that she basically ate. Okay, so that's why she is not with the other turtles. So she is nasty. So the first ones are going to go in there are going to be these little stink pock turtles. I did not know I was going to get 3 of them. My buddy said, hey, I got a stingbuck turtle for you if you want it. And I said, yeah, sure. So he gave me 3 of them. Now, I don't know if I really want to keep 3 of them. They are pretty cute, but they are probably going to go outside here when it warms back up. But for the meantime, let's put them in here. And they do stink. Yeah, you stink. You know that? Okay, so these are my sweethearts right here. This is a Chinese pond turtle right here, also known as a reef's turtle. And this is a female. She is fully grown. And then this is a common snapping turtle that my wife wanted, and we've had it since it was basically a quarter size, so basically a newborn. So this one's just absolutely adorable. They both eat like pigs, so you don't want to come out. Normally this one interacts with me. Also this one does too. They got a lot of personality and just perfect. So as you can tell, she's not even snapping, and she is a female, so heck yeah. Now later on, when we do move, and she gets big, she's going to have an outdoor enclosure fully to herself. So I might have another snap turtle in there, I don't know, but for the meantime, she's by herself. Now let's put them in here. There we go. There we go, little one. Well, good morning, everybody. And, well, yeah, of course, it's the next morning. So let's just check on the turtles and see how they were doing overnight. Okay, so let's look at this one. Now, remember, this one was all cloudy because I poured water in this thing to fill it up a little bit more, because the idea was I really don't have nobody that will come over and help me, because I'm in a small town that don't really have that many reptile friends that will come over and help me when I need help like that. So what I did is I let the water kind of go down until I was able to build something like that. And then while that water went down, it got low enough to where I could actually pull it myself. So while the paint was dry on that one, I was pulling this one over and setting this up. Now let's look. There's my little radiator slider. Yep, little radiator slider. Let's see, there is 2 of the, all 3 of the musk turtles are there. And then the reef's turtle and the snapper turtle are over here. So yep, right there along with the fish. So the 2 perch that originally was food. So yeah, don't know what that was, but yeah. Now if these fish definitely make it, and if they get eaten, well, that's what they were originally for. But if they make it, then they're gonna go in a bigger aquarium, or actually you might get this 55 of them completely themselves, because the turtles are not staying in there. Now the original idea was I wasn't even supposed to have the radiator slider. I wasn't even supposed to have the little musk turtles at all. Okay, it wasn't until they were just kind of given to me, and that was it. So yeah, now the radiator slider, I'm probably going to rehome that one. These musk turtles are probably going to go outside when I build an outdoor enclosure later on this year when it warms back up. I do have a 12 by 7 foot outdoor enclosure. It has 2 three-toed eastern box turtles, and those are hibernating right now because I built a den for them. They're doing just fine. So I'll probably build something out there for these little musk turtles to go in there too. Build them a pond. But yeah. Okay, well, and I don't know. I'm not gonna make this any more deeper because of the snapper and the pond turtle. This is probably as deep as it's gonna go. So yeah. Now over to the soft shell. I'm not going to build this enclosure yet because I don't have the stuff for it. I have just the bare minimum for this turtle to thrive, minus a VB bulb that I'm getting today. And then later on I'll come back with one of those bar lights of UVB. Okay, and I did put some poster board in the back just to black it out. I thought that looked a lot better than just seeing that teal background that the wall is. But in a separate video, I will come back with substrate, some different basking area, a different pump, and yeah, we'll just deck this whole thing out. That's going to be in a separate video. I just basically need to get this turtle over, and look at, there's red paint on it from the last people that had this thing. Huh, this is a used tank, so yeah. But and then I'll do another 40 gallon down here, and then again, like I said, this 55 is going to go somewhere else. But the idea was the pond turtle and the reef turtle were in smaller tank, or the pond turtle and the reef turtle, same thing. The pond turtle and the snapper was in smaller tanks, and I did not want them in smaller tanks, so I needed to get them over to the 55 for the meantime, get them something bigger. So yeah, and again, that pond turtle is fully grown. As everybody knows, the snap turtle is not. So the snap turtle will be having an upgrade in its enclosure as it gets older. But yeah, but I believe that this soft shell is full grown. So I think this would be perfect for it and not overcrowd it. So yeah, it's just we need to put more stuff in there for this little girl to have a substrate on the bottom and all that. It's just to get it over and get it set up. So I'll, like I said, separate video, I'll come back and we'll deck this whole tank out and get it looking incredible for this little turtle. Oh, but yeah, stand's doing great. The stand has not bent, bowed, or nothing. So I believe my welds are just perfect. So yeah, it's painted matte black with matte clear on it because, come on, matte black just pops. So yeah. Okay, but yeah. Okay guys, well, on that note, we will make a video on decking that 40 gallon out for the soft shell. Won't be this video, be on another one. Oh, when would that be? I don't know when that would be. It could be a year. No, it won't be no damn year. It'll probably be in the next few videos. So hell, it might be next video. You never know. I might be able to actually pull something out of my ass and get the rock and everything. Might make a trip out to the lake and see if we can find some driftwood for it too and cure that and put that off in there. Might make something. So I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking about how can I make driftwood into a platform. Kind of like natural for turtles, but I don't want to stretch across the whole tank. So the gears in my mind are turning like they do with everything else. So yeah, but okay guys, I'm getting out of here and I'll catch you on the next one. Y'all have a good one. Stay safe out there and hope y'all having fun watching my videos. Later.